my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso on SABC3. Now calling all sports fans to gather around as we read you a festive story of the year that has been in the 2018 sporting calendar, where South African athletes have really flown the flag so high. And so we're joined this morning by Ashfak Mohamed, of course, our friend in sport, to give us his top 5 standout performances from South African athletes over the past year. And it's been a good one.
What a year.
It's been a good one, Ash.
Some amazing highlights, and we'll go through it now.
Yeah.
Just from throughout the year, all our different sporting codes performing, so it's been a wonderful 2018.
Absolutely. So let's start off with what you've listed. I don't know if this is in any particular order, Ash, but I'll go as I have them over here. Of course, the Springboks beating New Zealand by the narrowest of margins, but still, any victory over New Zealand has always been a great one to celebrate for us.
Especially in New Zealand, the historic moment. I think the last time they won there was in 2009. And just the lead up to this game, they'd lost to Argentina in Argentina, Australia in Brisbane, in Australia as well. So a really tough build-up, and they were written off totally. They would talk again about 50 points like the previous year. It was going to get ugly in Wellington. But all of a sudden, they just started playing rugby.
Yeah.
They wasn't kicking away of the possession. Look at Cheslin making an unbelievable intercept right there. And the belief came through as the game went on. They actually thought they can beat the world champions, and they pulled it through.
Perhaps a precursor to what will be a great opening game for us in the 2019 Rugby World Cup.
Great occasion.
And then one occasion that I think we are still going to even continue to celebrate even more.
Yes.
Banyana qualifying for the 2019 Women's World Cup. Oh man, our
Hala,
ladies
la
are
Banyana.
Hala, lama.
Superb achievement, and they didn't lose a game in the tournament, even though they lost the final on penalties to Nigeria. They drew with Nigeria in the opening game and then in the final after extra time. But going through all the way to the World Cup with that victory in the semi-final against Mali, the 2-0 victory. Tembi Kgatlana, player of the tournament. Just fantastic achievement from the girls. Really they've fought a long road to get to this point, and now they're on the biggest stage next year in France.
Yeah, now it's hashtag equal pay. Come on, pay our ladies. Pay our ladies.
Absolutely.
They've qualified for the World Cup. Oh, imagine they bring it home. And then another proud moment, Kevin Anderson making it to the final of Wimbledon. On those green grassy courts.
Wimbledon's regarded as a prestige tournament of the year amongst the Grand Slams. And for South Africans, always watch it during our winter, over the years, school holidays, the July period, and to see our own man, Kevin Anderson, coming through, having beaten Roger Federer in a quarter-final. 13-11 in the fifth. That was an amazing achievement.
Oh, what, a 16-time Grand Slam winner?
And then the semi-final marathon against John Isner, where he won 26-24 in the fifth set. So by the time we got to Novak Djokovic in the final, it's like done here.
Nothing in the tank.
Finished, But still, just a wonderful occasion for him to make it to the final. Of course, Djokovic winning it, but still, well done, Kevin Anderson.
And it's been a tremendous year for him all round, because he's performed so well in other tournaments as well. But who could forget the Proteas beating Australia in what is now known as Sandpaper Gate. The Sandpaper Gate series, many tears on camera from Australia's embarrassed captain, and the stories that flew around there.
Yeah, unbelievable series. From the start in Durban already, IRL Sport, we broke the story of the fight on the staircase, the stairwell, David Warner and Connie de Kock, and then from there it just expanded. Proteas came back and won the second test, all set up for Newlands. And on the first day of the Newlands test, I in fact asked Pat Cummins after the day's play. He had stood on the ball during play, and I asked him, and he sort of just laughed it off, saying,
"Oh, really?
No, it was no big issue, mate." And I said, "Are you sure? What were you trying to do with the ball?" Day 3, Sandpaper Gate, which was initially Sticky Paper Gate. Remember Cameron Bancroft and Steve Smith saying it was a piece of tape that he just had in his pocket somehow.
Oh, man.
And eventually, days later, they come out and say it was actually Sandpaper
Somebody
Gate.
give that camera guy all the bells he wants for catching that shot, because that is the shot that sent waves, shockwaves throughout South Africa and the world indeed of cricket. And then I don't know if you saved the best for last, but Caster Semenya's double Commonwealth championship win, 800-meter African record as well. What a year for the Cobra.
Absolutely, golden goal, South African athletics and South African sport as a whole, Winning 800 and 1500 meter gold Commonwealth Games. At African Champs, she won 400 and 800 meters. The list goes on. She's the first lady to run under 50 seconds for 400, under 155 for 800, and for 1.5 under 4 minutes, something like that.
What an
amazing list of achievements. And it just goes on. Next is the World Championships hopefully she can bring back a double gold as well.
Man, all homebred
Yes.
talent. Come on, you've got to give us a Casa Semenya Cobra celebration there.
Casa Semenya.
Yes,
Cobra.
Dude, oh, Ash! Oh, you
I've
warm
got
my
a
heart,
trumpet,
man. Listen, thanks for the many awesome sports reviews and reports over the past year. It's been absolutely amazing. And once again, congratulations to all our top athletes in all kinds of sporting codes who've truly flown the South African flag high this year.